Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine baby mama and his girlfriend Jade, with a little bit of a back and forth subliminals post. So, as you guys know, Tekashi 6ix9ine recently got sentenced to 2 years for snitching, and he's had this girlfriend Jade who has been trying to hold him down while he has been locked up. While he has been locked up, he seems to be able to still purchase the girlfriend Jade extravagant gifts. He bought her like this really nice car. I think it was like a Beamer truck. I'm going off memory, but I'll try to, insert it in the video. He brought her like ice and nice jewels, and she's always, going to the gram, showing off like all of the extravagant gifts that he purchased her. Well, his baby mama, she has definitely vented before and talked about the lack thereof of him doing such extravagant things or even supporting his child at all.
Here's a flashback from last year when the girl got the truck, and then the baby mama's reaction. And then I'm going to give you guys what is going on current day now that we are in a new holiday season and she has more extravagant gifts. Here's a flashback.
I'm on live.
Oh, that's what the fucking vibes. My bitches. No. Y'all see what the fuck going on, though? What the fuck is going on? My bitch got the G-Wagon for Christmas. Free 6ix9ine. Period.
My baby got me a car. Oh my God!
Okay, so that's her happy and excited that she got a G-Wagon, that Tekashi bought her a whip and everything like that. So from my understanding, people seen that and they started going at his baby mama who was with him when he was broke and before he was famous, wondering, well, if he got her a G-Wagon, what did he get you, because you've been holding him down? And the baby mama kind of felt some type of way and was like, he ain't do nothing for us. You know what I'm saying? He don't call us nothing. He ain't do nothing for us.
Look, I don't ask me what he did for other bitches. If it's there, he did it. That's it. Like, the fuck out of here. Don't even ask me about him. Like, he got a whole girlfriend. Like, hit her up to see how he doing. He don't call me. He don't call for his daughter.
Okay, so that was her speaking on what he had did for the girl back last year. And then in that same rant, she had also went off on DJ Academics and everybody who was claiming that she was trying to clout chase off of 6ix9ine, and she pretty much set the record straight, saying that she was with him when he didn't have a dime. She was with him from the bottom up. She's not some new chick who just came around after he got money. I'm going to show you guys that flashback also, and then I'm going to get into what is going on now.
I'm not just a bitch. I have his whole kid. And me and him been together for 7 years, and I fucking fed this nigga when he was sleeping on the floor. There's a difference. So when you throw me in a category, don't throw me in that fucking category. Because half these baby mamas get pregnant after the nigga already blown up. Fuck out of here. I was with that nigga when he didn't have shit. I was with that nigga when he couldn't even rub two fucking nickels together. You want to talk about clout chasing? Oh, and I feel entitled, this and that, third. So the fuck what if I did or don't? You're bugging the fuck out. Like, it was so bad. Like, y'all really want to know what it is? To fucking... Yo, I used to go to my mom's house, and when I didn't have a fucking job, and he didn't have a job, and he didn't want to fucking work, before we had our daughter, go to my mom's house, go in her freezer and take packs of meat from my mom's house to bring to his house to fucking cook for him. Cause niggas wasn't eating over there. Stealing meat out my mom's freezer. Sleeping on fucking floors with the nigga. Working 2 jobs with a fucking baby. Shut the fuck up. In a whole year watching a nigga fucking that didn't have nothing with me fucking get famous and have everything at the fucking palm of his hand. And forget about the fucking struggle and people who were there in a matter of fucking minutes, seconds. Fuck out of here.
Okay, so that was her rant last year. She had went and she had made a comment on people who was asking her about the G-Wagon that he had got for the girlfriend. She's like, listen, he don't check for me. He don't check for my daughter. Don't ask me about him, her, or none of that. Ask her. And then a lot of people was coming at her saying that she, you know, shouldn't feel entitled for him to do nothing for her. And then the second rant was the rant that I showed you where she said, listen, I was with him when he didn't have nothing. We was sleeping on floors together. We was sleeping on couches together. We was broke together. And when he got money, he acted like he didn't know, you know, where he came from, this, that, and the third. And I feel like, you know, I felt her on that. Anyway, so fast forward, she's minding her business. She wasn't really saying nothing in regards to him and his situation with Jade. Jade posted up on the gram and she said that she had got I guess she had got a chain that 6ix9ine had bought for her. This is the chain and this is what the caption says. Damn, I want a Minnie Mouse because you're Mickey Mouse. And then she had a rat right there with the cheese. But this troll doll is fine, I guess. Merry Christmas, baby. Thank you. And then I guess she thanked the jeweler who had made the ice for her on behalf of Tekashi 6ix9ine. So this was a gift to her from Tekashi, this iced out necklace. And, you know, after that, she also posted a subliminal, and the baby mama hadn't even said anything about this. Jade had took it upon herself to go and post a subliminal on her thing to call Tekashi's baby mama basically like a deadbeat baby mama. So in the picture, it showed the difference between a baby mama and an actual mother. And in the bottom, she had wrote something on the bottom of it. And if you zoom in, it says, "We hate you, baby mamas, miserable bees. Happy holidays to all the mothers." And again, the baby mama had only said what she said last year, but this year she hadn't said nothing. So to that, the baby mama decided to reply. And the baby mama said, "Any bee that stand by a nigga who don't take care of his kids is a corny, weak bee. B, you not as important to me as you think. My problem isn't you. I always made my issue about him not being a father, not what he does for you and your daughter who ain't even his, dummy. Know your place. I never had an issue with you. You doing exactly what bitches like you do. But mind your effing business. I don't comment on you. I comment on the bum I have a kid with. Don't act bold now. Don't do it. And next time, at me." So the baby mama replied to her like, listen, when I did address this last year, my issue was with him. And her issue was because a lot of people were coming at her saying that she wasn't entitled to speak on Tekashi 6ix9ine because that's who she was speaking on. And so, you know, that was her issue. And she set the record straight saying, listen, I was with him when he didn't have nothing, which is facts. Like, I was with him when he was broke, and now you cannot compare me to girls who came with him after the fact.
Like that little backhanded post shit, like the Shade Room post and shit, again, stories all wrong. Like, I didn't say nothing about that. I didn't just go ahead and rant. She posted what she posted first, and then I just responded to it. Like, I don't ever address that girl, ever. My issue was never with her. She just be feeling so pressed about me. It's just like, bitch, mind your business. I always talk about what my baby father doesn't do, not what he does for you. Well, if he did for you and did for my daughter, then that would be something totally different. But the fact that he does for you and your daughter and doesn't do for our daughter that's the same age, and that's not even his kid that he's taking care of, that's what I have a problem with. She's doing exactly what bitches like her do. Like, that's fine. She's taking the handout for her and her kid. But it's just like, he has a daughter too. Don't nobody speak on her baby father. Like, just last Christmas when she first got with Danny, her baby father had a DM me and asked me if I knew where they lived, because she stopped bringing her daughter to go see him, like, once she got with my baby father. And that's sad. A nigga that's actually in jail wants to still be a part of his daughter's life and wants to see his daughter, and you got with my baby father and you stopped taking your daughter for a little minute. I told him, I was like, look, I know they live somewhere in Williamsburg at the time, but I don't know where exactly. You know, I'm sorry. You're going through that. Have a happy. He wrote to me Christmas Eve.
All right, so that's what she had to say about it. I didn't catch this, or I caught it right when it happened, but I wasn't able to make a video right when it happened. So I was able to see a couple of comments throughout the internet and what people were saying. So I'm gonna give my final thoughts based on that to sum up this video. Because a lot of people felt like, she especially shouldn't have anything to say about 6ix9ine because she allegedly messed with Shotty.
Or whatever, whether she messed with Shotty or not, and she denied that. I really don't know the truth of it, but the truth of the matter is that's irrelevant to him doing what he has to do for his child, period. A lot of people I seen in the comments, they were like, well, you chose him and you laid down with him. I get tired when people say that, because it's like, okay, just because she chose to have a kid with him or because she dated him does not mean that people can't change or switch up. If that was the case, everybody that you ever befriended, you would still be friends with them today because you chose to be their friend. And it's somebody in your life that you chose to be their friend, show love to, show compassion, show caring to, welcome them into your world, and they backstabbed you, talked about you, did you dirty, and you don't fuck with them the same way.
I feel like people use it out of context. Now, if a person is with somebody who has a history of doing girls dirty, that's different. Now, if you get with a guy and he has a history of making babies, not taking care of their kids, and doing that type of stuff, then it's like at that point, you chose him, don't complain about it. But somebody who gets with somebody when they don't have nothing, you have your first child with them, y'all together, y'all grinding together from the ground up, I don't think that you chose him statement applies. Because over time, people change, and you can never predict how somebody is always going to be, especially if they were not like that with you when you guys had nothing. Now, like I said, there's a difference, and people always use it out of context. The "you chose him" statement, I feel like, is only valid if the person has a prior history of being that way. Then it's like at that point, you chose to deal with somebody once you knew their background. But it does not apply for people who get in situations with people, you with them from the ground up, and you don't have prior knowledge of this history of them being like that. I just hate when people use it out of context, especially when
you chose some of the friends that you had that did you dirty. It's life. Shit happens. And so when people feel a way about her talking about her baby daddy, I always feel like if he's not doing what he's supposed to do, I feel like she can say whatever she wants to say. Because whether she fucks Shotty or not, that's still your child. And while you're giving somebody extravagant gifts, but not taking care of your child, that's very much an issue, in my opinion. But anyways, I want to know what you guys think about it. Do you think that because she had a child with him, she doesn't have a right to vent about the lack of support that he gives the child when he's out here giving extravagant gifts for somebody else? Or do you think that she should just suck it up and move on? I want to know what you think about it. Let's talk about it right now. All right, guys.